Hello, this is Raza, and today we will be covering the interesting feature in Excel. Today we will be doing some artwork. I have this picture. Let me show you guys. This is the picture. I want to change the color and all these sort of things in Excel, and you will guys will be seeing that how it possible that we could change this color in Excel. So let's do some artwork in Excel with different things. So first of all, you need to go to insert, and from insert option there is an option import picture. Either you want to import from online or from device. For example, I want to import from this device, and the picture one. Now I want to do some artwork with this picture. So how? First of all, I want to change the color. This is the yellow color. I don't want this color. For that you need to do what? You need to select the picture, then go to colors, and from color, for example, I want this color because I like it. So see how easily all the color of this picture has been changed. You can also do some other thing in it. For example, you can do many sort of thing in it. You could select a lot. You can choose by own self. You can customize the colors. So let me customize. For example, I want some these sort of colors. So you could okay it. See, all the color has been changed. So you can change any sort of picture in Excel. You can play with it. You can do a lot of thing in it. Now I want to change some area of the picture. For example, I want to change the background of the picture. So for that, see, you need to select the area. For example, I want to select this area. I want to change the background. So as you click, see, the background is automatically changing. So if you want to remove some area, mark that area. For example, I want to remove this one. So it will automatically remove this. See, if you want to discard all the changes, so click the discard, your picture will be in the previous shapes. You can also make some correction on it. You could further deeply work on it. Some artwork you can do. For example, I want that it should be a little bit bright. See it getting bright. If you want to make some, for example, I don't want some brightness. For example, I just need, look, these are a lot of things you could do with your pictures. You can also make some artistic thing in it. For example, I want this like in such way. See, there are different artwork. You can play with it. You can make artistic effect on it. See, there's a lot of things you can make on it. You can increase the color, size, and many things you could do with it. So you can also change the size of, you can compress your picture, because sometimes you want a picture uh, to be set in some form or other thing. If the size is heavier, then that picture will not be adjusted. For that you need to compress your picture like this. You could make it like any sort of changes you could do with it. You could compress, you could use the default resolution, or you could do any sort of thing with it. Oh, let me do some other thing. You could make some the shadow of the border. You could increase, you could decrease, and you have a lot other further thing. You could rotate it. You can make a lot of things with your pictures. You picture online pictures. Let me show you some wonderful features. Let I want some online pictures. See, these are the picture. I am a little bit interesting in nature. For example, I want some birds. Now it will be show me some beautiful birds like this one I want. So I will insert it. Now this is the beautiful pictures of the natures, the birds. Now I want to make some changes in it. For example, I want to change the background color, so I'll make it like this. See, you could do your own artwork. You could crop, you could reduce the size, you could increase, you could do a lot of many things in it. Insert some shapes, some icons. There are a lot of so here are a lot of icons. These are the icons which you might need in your Excel work most of the time when you create some dashboards, and these icons will be needed there. So these are the icons. See, in dashboard, these are quite important for dashboard. So you could have any sort of thing. See, these are the wonderful features. For example, I just want to bring the shape, so I'll insert it. You could change the colors of the shapes. For example, this black I don't want, so I'll be converting it just to these lines. See, if you don't want the black, so you could remove it. If you want to fill, you could fill with different things. If you want to shade. If you need a more color, you could select it from here. So you could convert this picture at front and back end. For example, I want to make this picture at the back end. So for example, I want so that my above picture seem that it is hanging in this shape, so you could make it send it to the background. See, I've changed this now. These two pictures seem that this picture is hanging on this one. So this sort of artwork you can do with your pictures in Excel. Excel can do a lot of things. Now you could make a group of these two. So you, for example, I want to make a group of these two. Now make a group of it. Now this picture in a form of group, you can move it. So this is the graphic design of it. You can rotate your picture. For example, I will rotate in this form, in this vertical, horizontal. You could make a lot of changes in your pictures. Now I bring some another wonderful 3D picture. You can also insert some arts thing, like for example you want to do SWOT analysis, so you could need such type of table. For example, this is growth position, this is mature one. In your pictures you could insert some other illustration in it. You could also take some you could take a picture of your screen. You could go here and then screenshots, screen clip. See, for example, I want to take this one. See, this is a wonderful thing in Excel. You could make a lot of things. You could also do some other thing. Work in illustration, for example, you need to have your own dashboard. You want like this one, and you want to create your own dashboard. For that, for example, you need some data in it. For example, you want to create your own dashboards, so you can select all these. And for example, I need a top alignment. See, it's get lines, and you could also make alignment in the middle. See, it getting aligns. Now you could change the color. For example, I want to change the color of this one. This picture, I need some different colors. For example, I need it to be like this. Insert a text in it. You could insert any sort of text, edit a text in it. For example, this is dashboard. Color, the text size, you could increase from here, and you could make it a middle. Inside your shape, you could change the color of the text. For example, I want some this red color, black color, whatever you want, you could make it. You could also write something, you could insert figure in it, you could link with other things. So you guys could get this wonderful artwork, and you will be using in your own